Oh, I saw me. There I am. Hi. Let me get there. I thought who's that old bag? It's me. Looks like a lot of people.
That's good. Yeah.
P&M.
Triple X.
I recognize you because of my red cigars. I recognize you. Curly hair.
All right, we should be good.
It's 6:01 PM. We'll call this special board meeting to order. Those present, Ryan Seacard,
Caleb Garn.
Brandon Chrome.
Chris Marino. Stand for the pledge of allegiance, please, everyone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisibility, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3, I got a public comment on agenda items, 2 minutes per person, 14 minutes per topic, one topic, so 14 minutes in total.
I do not. Would you like me to keep time or would you like to keep time?
I have my phone on, so I have my phone on.
Mike Cappers, current,
Hold on, Mike, we need to get the time to go in here. Gotta keep it running per the Roberts rules. And time.
will you give me a minute to say my name and who I am, right?
No,
2 minutes
Let's
started.
go, let's go, Mark, please, thank you.
All right. Mike Cappers, current village president, and the reason that you guys have called a special meeting, yes. Members of the Somerset Village Board, I stand before you today to address a concerning pattern of behavior that I've experienced over the past few years. It pains me to say that some members of this board, along with former village attorney Anders Hellquist, have worked tirelessly to prevent me from being elected and seated to this board. The day after I announced my intention to run for the board, the Department of Revenue was sent to my business. This was clearly an attempt to intimidate me and to disrupt my operations. Additionally, there have been ongoing efforts to dispute the validity of my residence, claiming that my apartment has been occupied for over 8 decades, does not meet the requirements. They've even sent a letter to the Attorney General disputing my residency, and a special meeting was called in an attempt to prevent me from being seated as village president after the election.
1 minute.
This is unacceptable and abuse of power. Over the past few years, trustees Brandon Crone and Caleb Garn have consistently placed items on the agenda solely focused on removing me from the board rather than spending their time and energy on initiatives that would truly benefit this community. We've already provided evidence to this board, including a written statement from the previous owner confirming that the apartment has been occupied for decades, long before the new zoning ordinance came into effect in '99. The law clearly states that pre-existing legal non-conforming uses prior to any regulation zonings do not require a conditional use permit and therefore are grandfathered in. Yet some members of this board continue to target me while ignoring the same arrangements in neighboring buildings. It is clear that this is not about the technicalities of the law, but rather an attempt by a select few to control and silence me because I'm not part of their good old boy club. Well, I'm here to tell you that I will not be silenced, and I will continue to fight for this wonderful community, and I will not back down in the face of these blatant attempts to undermine my democratic right to serve on this board. Thank you for your time, and I will urge you to
That's
reflect
fine,
on the
Mike.
principles of fairness, transparency, and the true spirit of public service that this board's actions, and stop wasting taxpayers' money. Thank you.
Any others wishing to be heard?
Here.
Please stand, say your name.
Oh, hold on. We gotta get the stopwatch started.
I'm Margie Metzdorf and I live at 798 Plum Tree Lane here in Somerset. And
Margie.
first of all, I want to tell you I'm here primarily for 2 reasons. I don't expect what I say to affect how you act today, but I think in the future it just might. Number one, I noticed there's no name tags out, so it's a little hard for us that are not familiar with you to identify who's who. And basically, I'm here for 2 reasons. I've got two things in mind. One, I want to know who you are and how you're supporting our village. I seem to think that you're afraid to identify who you are, for one thing. And then my second thought is, what I say today isn't going to impact your actions today, but come election time, I'm hoping it will make a difference. We, the people, elected our people to the board, and I expect they should stay there and serve until their term is up. Thank you.
Any others wishing to be heard? Any others wishing to be heard?
My name's John Monpettit, 1868 County Road I.
Could you speak
I
up,
own
please?
Sam's Christmas Village. And I would like to reply to Mr. Campers about the village board members spending money, the taxpayers' money. Mike Campers himself spent over $3,500 on a permit, building permit that was approved by the planning commission and by the full village board. And I got a call from the attorney the next morning where Mike Campers was against it because he has a personal conflict against me. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Watch the money you're spending, tough guy.
Any other individuals wishing to be heard?
Dave Wallner, 490 Forest Drive. As a member of the planning commission, this issue, first of all, has been going on for 3 years now. The board has not sent it to the planning commission, as we are the zoning commission also. Send us the information before you go out to private counsel. If $30,000 is probably what it would probably cost to get this thing done, not sure. I mean, lawyers aren't cheap. But anyways, bring it to the planning commission and let us take a look at it. I am not happy with, as I've the last 4 or 5 days, I've seen some of the things that have been transpiring between certain people here on the board on Facebook. I think it is inappropriate. I think it's irresponsible and embarrassing to this community. I think those individuals that are posting those kind of comments on in Facebooks and taking your personal beefs out on Facebook, that's bull. Act professional. If you're not gonna act professional, you'll all be gone. I'm tired of it. I want to do my best I can for this community. We have some great things here right now. Our Christmas village down there, our streets in this town should be lit up, every house should be lit up. Put us on a map with pride. And quit acting like kids. If you were my kid, I'd slap you. I'm tired of it. End it. Bring it to the planning commission, let us do our job, get it over with.
Any other individuals wishing to be heard? Any others? Name and address, please.
Jerry Sullivan, 904 218th Avenue. We just heard a few words about being professional, about being transparent. I heard on social media, I was invited down here by Mike Cappers. He wanted as many people that voted for him to come down here and support him. I can come down here and support you right out of town. On social media, you invited
Please direct the board, please.
the village president, invited the inciting gaslighting accusations to the board, Mr. Wallner. It was started by the president, village president. Professional? Want to be professional? He's right now in line being prosecuted by the state, being arraigned in January. I suggest you recuse yourself from any responsibilities from the board right now. You want some light on the situation?
30 seconds left.
Yep. Want some light on the situation? Mike Cappers, village president, talks about how dark this town is. Have you seen the lights? Or do you need a flashlight? They should have brought a flashlight. for you to just see the light.
Jerry, that's time.
Those that are in the darkness only see darkness. You should recuse yourself.
Any other individuals wishing to be heard? Any other individuals wishing to be heard? Anyone on there?
Not that I've seen.
Okay. No indication of anyone else wishing to be heard. Public comment is closed. We move on to item 4, discussion and possible approval of the special, selection of special counsel.
I move for the attached fee agreement. That we select special counsel, Weld Riley SC, to review the zoning status and possible need to require conditional use permit for second floor apartment building at 260 Main Street or other issues of conflict of interest of the current village president, including any possible enforcement action or other legal services as further directed by the board. The village president pro tem shall be the board contact for this special counsel.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say the same. Hearing none, motion passes. We are adjourned.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Motion second to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.